There is nothing quite as frustrating as walking into the laundry room, only to find your washing machine making a sound, like a bag of gravel being tossed into a blender. If you have been digging around under the hood of your LG washer, you have probably stumbled across the rotor assembly. This is the heart of the direct drive system, and when it starts to fail, the whole machine just loses its rhythm. What we are looking at here is the Genuine OEM replacement part, and honestly, there is a massive difference between grabbing one of these and trying to save a few bucks on a generic knockoff. When you pull this thing out of the box, you can immediately tell it is built to last. It has that solid, heavy-duty feel you want when you are dealing with a component that is going to be spinning at high speeds every single week. The magnets are perfectly aligned, and the housing feels robust, which is exactly what you need because this part is responsible for creating the electromagnetic field that actually gets the tub moving. It is the bridge between the motor and the wash cycle, so if this is off by even a millimeter, the whole machine is going to vibrate like it is trying to walk across the floor. Now here is the thing about installing this. It is not exactly a 5-minute job, and you definitely need to keep your manual handy. You are going to be dealing with some heavy lifting and a bit of precision work, so do not rush it. One thing that stands out is how perfectly this fits compared to the aftermarket parts that often require a bit of wrestling or extra shims to get seated right. With this genuine part, it just slides into place exactly how the engineers intended. It is satisfying when a repair actually goes smoothly, and using the factory spec component is the biggest reason for that. If there is a downside, it is just the reality of the price tag. Genuine parts are always going to cost a bit more than the generic alternatives you find on random websites, and it can be tempting to go the cheaper route. But look, when you consider the labor involved in taking the back of the machine off and swapping this out, you really do not want to do it twice. Putting in a cheap part that might fail in 6 months is just asking for a headache. This assembly is built to handle the torque and the heat of a full load of towels, and it does it without breaking a sweat. It is one of those repairs that makes you feel like a pro once you get everything buttoned back up and hear that smooth, quiet hum of a machine that is finally working the way it should. It is a solid, reliable piece of hardware that does exactly what it says on the box, and for anyone trying to keep their laundry setup running for another decade, it is probably the smartest investment you can make for your appliance.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.